Hi everyone, this is Fake Hair Mama. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. If you're been here before, welcome back. Today I'm wearing Caitlin by Paula Young in SF1228. She's super cute style, very lightweight. Gonna be wearing her a lot this summer. But today I wanted to do some work on a wig that I got from the wig company. Her name is Fortuitous and she is in the color Butter Toast. And I love her spiral curls, but it's a lot. She has a lot of curls and I want to reduce some of that volume. And I also want to kind of trim her alongside the face because she is too long for my face. So let's try her on and I'll show you what she looks like. But I really want to get to wearing this one. But got to make these adjustments first. All right, let's check our measurements here. So she does, like I said, have a lot of volume, and we have some hair that wants to hang in my face. So we are going to be getting that trimmed up, but just a beautiful style. And she is a little bit on the heavy side. I'll leave her weight down below. And I think thinning will also make her a little more lightweight for me. It's not horrible, but I just had Caitlin on and she's super lightweight. So there is a difference there. So I'm going to get her on the wig head. But today we're going to be using our thinning shears. And the thinning shears have a serrated blade and then a very sharp blade on the bottom. And so that's what we're going to be using for the thinning part. And then I just have my little goodie hair cutting scissors for the trimming part. So I'm going to get set up here and show you how I thin my curly wigs. Okay, so first we're going to separate out the top layer of hair because we're not going to want to thin right there because you don't want any of the shorter hairs kind of sticking up. So these fibers up here will cover the thinned area. So we're just going to clip that out of the way. Make sure we have a good cross section here. What I have found with thinning my curly wigs is not to take large cross sections, not to get too greedy, because then you end up getting your scissors end up getting tangled in the curls, and then you're pulling on the fibers and stretching them, and then you just end up with a lot of frizz because you've damaged some of the fibers. So gonna try to just take really small sections at a time today. And see how that goes. So I have my blade at the bottom and then the serrated edge at the top. And so I'm just starting maybe an inch or two below where the hair meets the cap of the wig and closing my scissors. So I am feeling some pulling, some tangling. Okay, there we go. So even this little section, I feel was too much, like too much of an area of thinning. So gonna take smaller, even smaller sections. And I think, see how these fibers are getting a little fuzzy, or the curls are getting separated. So I'm going to be spritzing this with some water when we're done to get that nice curl pattern back, but also trying to take less in my sections here. So you are thinning. I am thinning a fairly good amount here. And I'm going to do that in layers because I feel most of the thickness is in this area here. So now that I've thinned out that upper layer, I'm going to add that to my clip, or maybe use another clip so I can move down. Oh, wrong scissors. Uh-oh. Get those out of the way. So you're only trimming like every second hair or so. It's not cutting all the hair fibers.
Waking up in the flower bed, the sun is up, table set, we eat and drink. Body and bread, blood and wine, there's a time to live, time to die, and a time to be. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Say a word, hold a hand. Life is not the sum of what we plan, but the in-between. This miracle of human life and the body and time that we occupy, it is all together sacred. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Tomorrow's still a mystery. Don't worry about what you wear or eat. Just stop and smell the roses. Nothing here is guaranteed, but the love surrounding you and me will hold us together. with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. In every single moment. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat with everything in motion. Here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment.
So you may have noticed that some of the areas that I'm thinning, it comes out easily, but if I feel like at the end I have like a tangled ball of hair, then you may have seen me go back and trim thin, and that just slides right off. So I'm not stressing the hair, trying to get that tangled ball of hair off, even though I am using see, that one was nice and smooth. Even though I'm using small sections. So now this is the side of that had a lot of hair for me around my face. And so before I trim the length on some of these fibers, I'm going to thin out this area because it feels like there's a lot of hair here, especially since I had the hair parted that way. So just going to work on that area. And I'll probably end up going a little bit lower on this section just to really thin it out. And I may end up doing the other side of my face. We'll see. That's when you try it on and see if you need to do more. And you can thin at any level of the hair, but if you're looking for overall volume, then you cut closer to the cap. But if you just wanted to thin out the bottom of the wig, then you would just start lower with your thinning shears, if that's the area you wanted to focus on. Okay, so right now she looks like a big frizzy mess. She is gonna need a good dousing with some water to help bring those curls back. I guess I twisted that pretty good. Okay, so it looks like we didn't do anything because even though we were gentle on the hair, there is some frizzing going on. So I'm going to trim a little bit here along the face here before I try her back on. And I'm going to use my regular scissors for that. Some people use a razor knife for this. I am not comfortable, never tried it. So just gonna trim a little bit and try her on. It looks like I took a lot of hair off, but I'm pretty comfortable with the amount of hair I needed to take off of her. So if you're new to this, then start slow, keep trying the wig on, and take more off if you need to. Okay, moment of truth. So I'm gonna try her on without wetting her down. So I'm probably scaring some of you guys at this point. This is how much hair we took off so far. And she definitely looks poofier than when I started. So we're gonna wet her down and see what we've got. I think she does have less volume and starting to see my face a little on this side. May need to do some more trimming there, but I'm gonna go get my spray bottle and we'll wet her down. Okay, so it's actually many days later. Life gets in the way. I have done some more thinning on Fortuitous. I did another round of thinning all around and some extra thinning here in the along the side, on this side, because there's more hair over here. So she definitely feels lighter and she's still more volume than I'm used to. I think I just, at this point, need to wear her around the house and see how I feel about her. Definitely a gorgeous wig. Definitely had a lot of frizzing after, even though I was taking really small sections and being careful not to pull too hard to cause damage to the fibers. She was really out to here when I was done. And I gave her a good dose of silicone serum, the STYLIN silicone serum. I gave her a bath to try to bring some of her curls back. And I wouldn't say they're back to what they were at the beginning, but they're definitely looking better now. So let's take a look around and see the rest of her. So I think if you look right here at the nape, you'll see the original look of the curls. I have not thinned that area. So you can see the difference there. And eventually wearing her, those will look the same as the rest of her. But definitely a beautiful wig. I love this color. And I would definitely buy her again. Just know that she is a lot of volume if you plan on getting her. Maybe this was your natural hair. I want to thank you for joining me today. Please like and share this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.